There's that right button. Hello. Of course, the game capture always lags behind. There it is. You're good there. You're good. Almost good there. Alright. Well, wait. Guess I am running later than I wanted. Seems to be par for the course lately. It's okay. I may have done a little leveling last night. Just a smidgen. I gotta see if our golden pearl actually sold. The black pearl did. And I managed to luck into some silver ore here. That's gonna help my bank balance. More iron. Yes, the golden pearl sold for 2 gold, 27. Oh wait, let me quickly get this. Imperial Cloak listed here. That is a new subscriber notification. Yeah, is that for YouTube? Must be. Well, there we go. We got ourselves a new YouTube subscriber. And of course it doesn't show up on the ticker thing there. That's just too convenient. Sure. There we go. Okay. Now I must talk to Myra here briefly.
How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. Oh. If the one golden pearl sold, I should best list the other one. Whew. We'll take it. We're doing relatively well. Up to 230, almost 231 gold here. So, we still need... We're going to do Summoning the Princess in Arathi Highlands. The Woodpaw Knolls. We need to go to STV to turn this in. Okay, I know what we need to do first. And I wish there was a faster way to do it. But what we need to do is we need to head to Westfall. So we can start with the Holy Spring Water so we can collect the rye and corn and whatever the third sack of grain is we need for the boot flask. Since we've already got our nifty stopwatch. But I thought I had macroed to something. Yep, Sentinel. From there, we're almost close enough just to fly down. Yeah, we got 2 of these. We should grab Whiskey Slim's Lost Grog, so maybe we should head there first. Right, we still got Wildkin Feathers. For some reason, I have had a terrible time with the chicken quest from Hinterlands. Just never wants to drop for me. But the port we gotta pick up on the coast there. And then... Oh, right, we gotta search for the temple. Well, that we can do kind of any old time. But after that, we are back to... Yeah, hit up a couple things in here. And then here. Oh, right. Oh, we gotta stop at Ratchet anyway, so yes. STV is a good option. Then we can take the boat straight over to Ratchet. Where I think we need to go... The stone circle, yes. Need to go to Marvon's chest. So we can take that back. We have Tabitha's task in here too. Is that... yeah, that's for Zul'Farrak, so we should really do that. Oh, then we have to go to Mud Sprocket. Well, that's... we don't have the flight point for Mud Sprocket. So that's good. We can head there. I spent all of last night questing in Fairless, really. Doing the chicken escort, and we still have a quest there for... oh yeah, we still have the other quest there for... we should grab that. The stone circle. Then maybe we should head back over here. So we can do the gnolls and these guys. Because the gnolls is the low level quest. Yeah, that makes sense. Much sense, indeed. Well, I was at the optometrist this morning, and it's going to take 4 weeks to get me new glasses. But the good news is that 4 weeks from now, I should have new glasses. How far did they change these flight points, I wonder? Let's pay attention. Yeah. Oh. Used to go all the way into the city. Not no more. Yeah, there it is. Sweet Amber. I think I had started... yeah, there's the quest for... the Sweet Amber. With coordinates. Oh, I do have coordinates. That's helpful. Oh, we do have to go to the Swamp of Sorrows. There we go. I do have to go to Swamp of Sorrows for that. Which is around there somewhere. But I guess they never added a flight point. Well, I know I got the Blasted Lands flight point. That's going to be probably closer than the Duskwood one. Exactly in Swamp of Sorrows. 6223. It's going to be around... oh yeah, it's in this camp here, I'm sure of it. I mean, I guess we'll get a pin once we're actually on the quest. Yeah. Well, it also depends on which flight point is closer to where we're at now, not just to where the quest thing is.
Attention. Be good.
Here we go.
Off with you.
Quest? You're kidding me. Alright, well. We can easily ditch a red level quest. There we go.
Be good.
Oh, look what I happen to have in my bag.
Watch your back.
Because we were there already.
Off with you. Watch your back.
Good. 5,000 XP, too.
Off with you.
There we go. Alright.
Be good.
Be good. Oh, well, that's not actually going to be easy to get to. Well, I suppose it's faster than getting to Darkshire, but we're still faster to get back here. Yes, there it is. In Swamp of Sorrows. Woodlands. Well, we'll just have to see which one is faster to get to, because there, I think Nethergard is slightly closer. Hey. Good day, Jackie. Oh, we're still
on the
connecting to
ground,
chat.
Jock in the trunk.
Oh, Leopard. Sorry, I had the chat setting on the wrong thing. I am doing just fine. Try hard. I'm not trying. I'm succeeding. I'm succeeding hard. But yes, I do see you, Leopard. Thank you for being here. I am actually doing all right. Okay.
Hello.
So our options are Darkshire, Blast. I think just given the extra time it's going to take to fly to Blasted Lands, I think we're going to do the run from Duskwood. We're working on the Sweet Amber quest. Two totally different things. They're so almost the same graphic. What level's your warlock again? 29. That's you know, that's 19 levels lower than me. Ugh. Yes, I was just saying, I was at the optometrist this morning. My eyes are healthy, I'm just old. So I'm going to have to get used to the idea that I might need new glasses every year or two for the next, decade. Well, you fish better than me, that I'm sure of. Is your cooking really better than 225? I actually figured out what I was missing for that, because there is actually where is it now? A breadcrumb quest to go to Gadgetzan and talk to the guy there, and that's what we were missing. So I feel like I'm going to get that done before you do, Graphic. It's just a hunch that I have. In fact, I might be able to get that done today. I'm planning to get back to Tannerus today. Hinterlands is probably my last stop, although it's on my list. Sadly, I started later than I meant to, so, that's the way she goes. I don't know. I think the long distance charges might be prohibitive, Graphic. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Well, we're not entering, we're just passing through. We're not going to Karazhan. Although I suppose it is an open raid now, isn't it? I feel like, well, I don't feel like, I'm sure they revamped Karazhan a little while back, a couple of expansions ago. Somebody already bought my second golden pearl. That's good. That means we are definitely, well, we're already well over 231 gold. Oh, there he is. Better late than never, Graphic. Better late than never. You haven't taken a detour to do any dungeons, I don't suppose, hey? Pool of Tears. Well, I'm here for one thing and one thing only, and it is a sack of barley. Not corn, not rye, just barley. Only barley. And once we're done that, we're going to swing by the temple. Then I suppose we're going to have to fly down to Booty Bay. Come on, barley's good for you. Okay, try and stay focused here. Totally serious again. That's two streams in a row, Graphic. I'm not sure I like this trend of serious questions. Yeah. That is certainly an option, Graphic. Doyle ran my hunter through dead mines. Excuse me. So, you know, could certainly pay it forward a little and make some arrangements here. Beef and barley, yeah, that's a good soup. We've got a roast in the slow cooker here. Not making soup today, but you know, there's always a chance for soup tomorrow, especially when you have leftovers from a roast. I'm going to take a second here and go mine some mithril. Yes, the tricky part will be figuring out when to do that, Graphic. I mean, Stockades is the easiest one because it's right in the city. But, oh, that's it? Only 2? Boo. Oh, well. You know what? I probably should summon my pet. Yeah, and I don't like I said, maybe today is not the best, but it's totally a thing we can do. But yeah, I mean the gear I got from Dead Mines, some of those pieces lasted me until, you know, till I was close to where I am like now, like into my low 40s. Oh, Ongeku, what are you doing? Yeah. Nope, I'm totally open for that. In fact, I was actually going to ask about it yesterday, and I got sidetracked. If there was a specific instance you would like to get some gear from, or that you've got all the quests for, and just want to, because nobody's doing low level dungeons. Like I've been grabbing all the quests for Zul'Farrak, but I think the only reason that's sort of seen any, I mean, I haven't looked to see if there's any groups running it either. It's just good practice to grab the quests. But because they have the carrot on a stick in there, like it is a thing that people are going to be interested in doing, even if they're... Man, how close do we have to get? Probably... Oh, gold vein! I know where I'm going. Except I want to go above the surface. There we go. We got the temple done. And dive! Wait, where is it? Oh, there. No, that's a footlocker. Where's this gold? Is it inside the hill? What? No, don't do this to me. It spawned inside the hill. That would explain why it's still here. Oh, that's disappointing. Wow, technically we can do all these Blasted Lands quests now, too. Wow, that was very disappointing. But yeah, sometime. Yes, and of course I have to. Now that we're talking about it, it comes up and for discussion. Of course, naturally, when I am working Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, so that puts a further constraint on my availability. Ooh, iron. Well, iron's not mithril, but it's still iron. Yes, no detours here, Jackie. It's a good thing. It's a good thing there's no delves in TBC here. Seeing as how they also begin with the letter D, like detour. Uh-oh. Yep, we found the guards. What? Why are we PvP flagged? We didn't attack them. That's slander, that is. We absolutely did not attack them. Pardon me. Okay, sorry. From here to STV. From STV back to Ratchet. Oh, that's a Stormwind quest for turn in? Oh, well. I guess we're going to have to make do then. We'll be back to Stormwind eventually. I have to do my level 48 training, I'm pretty sure. Wow, that's not helpful. There we go. Yep, I need Raptor Strike and Aspect of the Hawk. Cooking, you're at 278, 225. Need to farm and fish currently 2 high level areas. A 178, okay, I was gonna say 278. That's pretty high. Especially since it's bigger than 225. That's pretty solid graphic. But yes, when you can't get the ingredients, that is a problem. Oh, can we not jump over the wall to go get that? Nope. Okay, well then I'm gonna go run over and go get it, because just to prove Jackie right in my detouredness. Oh, they have a quest. We're too low level for it yet. Plans to get tailoring up for 10 slot bag. You don't have 10 slot bags yet. But yes, that's fair. I can never remember which is which. 6 is linen, so 8 is wool, so 10 is silk. Right, those small silk packs, that's it. No, but it's nice, you know. At the very least, if I'm gonna be that easy to read, then at least I've got to, point out the fact that I know that I'm that easy to read. All right.
King's honor, friend.
King's honor, friend. We got to go all the way back through the rebel camp to get to Booty Bay. That is a travesty. What's our alternative then? That is a long, silly flight. Let's just go straight back to Stormwind and train then. This is all the silly running around business that you know, we try and do when we're not streaming. Deluded pro gamer. If ever there was a thing I am not, it is a pro gamer. Now, that being said, it's not my fault that PepsiCo has not sponsored me yet, guys. I mean, we're still working on that, right? Hold up here. Since we're flying. There we go. Much better. Yeah, I wouldn't have taken so long, but there was an apple that had rolled way to the back of the fridge, and no one was ever going to see it, including me. So I went back to move that up so it's not, you know, lost to the point it becomes applesauce. Pardon me. But yes, good old Pepsi made with real sugar. I'm telling you, it's your opportunity, Pepsi, to get in on the ground floor before the channel takes off. And especially because, as we discussed yesterday, when the channel takes off, it will be all ads all the time and no content. Because that is our formula for channel growth. Gotta switch hands here. That's what I gotta do. Pepsi, the choice of a new generation of gamers. The problem with that, of course, is that I am of the previous generation of gamers, but close enough. What do you mean I never read chat, Graphic? I never read chat in a timely fashion. That's what you meant to say. See, Graphic knew exactly where I was going with that. Just because I don't read chat well doesn't mean I don't read chat. Yeah, I think any of us who remember that commercial, the choice of a new generation, are in fact proving by default that we are not part of the new generation. Oh, we got a turn in over here? Oh, in search of the temple. Right, I forgot about that. Considering I just did it, right? Imagine. Dave forgot the thing he literally just did 3 seconds ago before he went to get his drink. And even said, oh, we need to turn that quest in Stormwind. Oh, well, I'll get there eventually. I did say that, didn't I? Apparently, eventually has arrived. Much quicker than it normally does. Oh, it's in here, right. But the trainer's in the other room. Don't let me forget to go to the trainer after we turn in the quest here. An amazing discovery, Hunter. But obviously something's gone terribly wrong.
Safe travels.
Speak with High Thane, Falsta. Oh, Wildhammer at the Airy Peaks. Okay. Attempted to scout the temple on my own from the air. Okay. There we go. We do have hinterlands on our to-do list here, so. Yeah, I think we've all blocked out the Britney Spears era of
Great to meet
Pepsi
you.
commercialization. Oh, aspect of the Hawk rank 5.
Keep your feet on the ground.
My feet are on the ground. What about yours? Your feet aren't on the ground. Your feet are on this bearskin. Okay, your feet aren't on the bearskin rug. Her feet are literally right through the bottom of the floor, right through the bottom of the bearskin rug and onto the wood floor. So she's one to talk. But Cindy Crawford, yes. Man, I have to admit I'd almost forgotten Cindy Crawford was doing Pepsi commercials before Britney Spears. Wow, we're old graphic.
Hello.
Nope, I do not want to unlearn my talents. I want to click on the... I did it again.
Keep your feet on the ground.
I want to click on the right chat option. Raptor Strike rank 7. We definitely need that. And Disengage rank 3.
Safe travels.
Disengage rank 3. Attempt to disengage from the target, reducing threat. Character exits combat. Very nice. And what was the other one? Oh yeah, Raptor Strike. We don't actually have to... I don't think we have to put that on. Yeah, because this is just our melee attack, which has got Raptor Strike, Counterattack, and Mongoose Bite all rolled into one. Counterattack? What? There's no such thing as Counterattack. Raptor Strike? And Mongoose Bite. Oh, maybe we just don't have it yet. Oh no, Counterattack you can only do after it must be... Oh, I guess we can see. Counterattack. Well, maybe that's a passive. It should still show up on here, shouldn't it? Concussive shot. That's the only thing that starts with a C. Well, maybe that's something we don't have in here yet. Is there anything to train at level 48? Not that my pet is 48 yet. Well, there's these, but...
Safe travels.
Distinguished gentleman. Yeah, well, don't get me wrong. The marketing decision to put Britney Spears in Pepsi commercials was spot on. Like, and again, good for her for getting the money from the beverage company. But yes, that's true. Michael Jackson did in the 80s as well. Man, I vaguely remember those. I wasn't allowed to watch a lot of TV as a kid, so why do I feel like there's other stuff we can train at 48 as well here? Charge rank 5, which I don't think exists, and Gore rank 7. Oh no, charge 5. Ashmane Boars in the Blasted Lands. And Ashmane Boars in the Blasted Lands. Okay, I'm gonna have to work on that because we just left the Blasted Lands. Anything else would be ridiculous. So at some point we'll have to go and learn those abilities. But in the meantime, I think we're getting by. Pernod Tierra. Okay. 2 Stranglethorn. Didn't have a TV channel with commercials until well into the 90s. Right, yeah. And I don't know. I mean, when I was... I don't know. I mean, we lived outside Vancouver when I was growing up, and so we didn't have like cable or like satellite or anything fancy, but I mean, we had in the 80s, I mean, we had a half a dozen channels, or maybe 8 or 10 channels, I suppose. Okay. I don't know if I have, I was going to say, I don't know if I have any room in the bank to put this sack of barley, but if we do, that would be good. But yes, I think that would have likely have been my first introduction to who Michael Jackson. Oh, come on. Who Michael Jackson would have been those commercials. Man, too many things going on here, and I don't have bag space for that. But I also don't want to. I don't think we need the gold ore. We're gonna sell the gold ore. We're gonna sell the iron ore. I suppose, honestly, we may as well just use these thick armor kits. We can always buy more if we really want. Yeah, 16 agility. It's going to be hard to beat that. So, and again, not that armor is all that valuable on a hunter. Level 45 boots, 11 agility. Why not? There we go. Wow. All right. Quick hop to the auction house. I feel like I should have auctioned the gold a day or two ago. Prices will be dropping with people logging in for the weekend, as they tend to do. Yep. Well, that's all right. No, I'm gonna do 10 stacks. Come on. 10 stacks of 1. There we go. If I didn't want to get them out of my inventory so bad, I probably wouldn't sell them in such a hurry like this, but...
Greetings.
Greetings.
Go with honor, friend.
Just feel like I'm going to end up short of ammo. You get to the far side of Hinterlands or whatever, and it's a long run back to buy stuff. Okay, let me get on this flight point, Jackie, and then I will read your info on the TV channels.
Well met.
It's a long flight, even just from Storm into Booty Bay, but we need to get some quest log room back, too, and that will help. SVT1 and SVT2. Then in 92-ish, you got Channel 4. Okay, right. Commercials on the Channel 4, and maybe 96 or so. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't even remember what all we had when I was like a kid. Like anything pre-90s, there wasn't a lot of options, and my sister and I weren't really allowed to watch a lot of TV anyways. And of course, the stuff we did watch was all kids commercials, and I feel like we didn't get a lot of those kinds of ads back then. I don't know. I feel like they all kind of needed cable or antenna to get it. There you go. Yeah. We actually, my dad still owns it. It is still in his basement, and I will have to throw it out when eventually we have to deal with all of his stuff. But maybe not throw it out. Maybe do something with it. Because I couldn't tell you the year, but I remember my dad coming home with not just a VHS player, but a VHS player with a VHS like camera, like a recorder. And no joke, the thing would like sit on your shoulder like a shoulder mounted rocket, and it was like twice as wide as my screen, apparently, given how my hands are lining up to it here. It was monstrous, just enormous, and you could fit like a full size VHS tape in there, and so there are VHS tapes of my sister and I and my mother, and never my dad, 'cause of course he was the only one to use the camera, but well, the problem is that the only TV in our house was in the living room, and I had to sneak past my parents' bedroom to get to it. Yeah, that never would have flown. Maybe part of the reason for that is because I was too heavy of a sleeper as a kid. But yeah, we didn't get a second TV downstairs until I was in high school. Probably 93, maybe 94. And at that point, I think I did once or twice. But again, like old house, squeaky stairs, like things of that nature were not easy to. Goodness, I'm all turned around. I gotta go inside, don't I? At least for the one. Oh yeah, we're gonna pick up the quest for the. Whoop. Yep. This one here.
Hey.
Hey.
Alrighty then.
Quest log is full. Well, I guess I'm not turning in a quest in here, am I? We've still got Mock the Savage to do as well. No?
Greetings.
Oh, Castoli's shipment is in the bank. Had to sneak across the upper common room towards your parents' bedroom, down the stairs next to their room. Oh man. Right under their bedroom. Well, you're clearly just more devious than I, Jackie. Yeah, that'll freeze up an inventory spot, doesn't it? Okay, Gazridian detector, off you go.
Glad I could help.
Glad I could help.
What can I do for you?
What can I do for
See you
you?
later.
Don't care about that. The boots are worth way more money, so... Man, 10 strength, 9 agility. Those are good paladin
For the Alliance.
hats there. Hungry for depravity, hey? I mean, I remember Tales from the Crypt as a show. I mean, which is to say I remember it existing. 10 strength, 10 agility. I mean, we lose the mail, the armor from wearing mail, but we do gain 1 agility, which does boost the damage on our pat. It's just leather. Chain link towel. Now even less absorbent. Yeah. All right. Well,
Seen you.
I suppose 1 agility is worth the stamina. There we go. Plus 1 agi. Right, now we'll go grab that quest. We should probably just do Mock the Savage here too, since we're in STV, and I think this is largely, other than turning in this quest when I'm done.
Be seeing you.
Oh, message in a bottle. We haven't done message in a bottle either. Because we haven't found a valid bottle. So, you know, that's gonna... Oh, yeah, we could probably do this quest if we can just find the stupid bottle. Squirrel! That was as far as your rebellious streak went, sneaking down to the TV while your parents were asleep. Call me crazy, you guys, but this doesn't look right. Especially since you can't see the bottom of the post here. I don't know, man. Whatever. Gotta hang up your gym stuff. Oh, yes. Forgot your shower towel. Ooh. Well, I mean, better that than nothing, but... Well, if we're going back for mock, then we'll be able to come back and sell these things. Good grief. Monsieur Wellington. There we go. I think we can go here and up the coast to get back to the message in a bottle spot. Or, I mean, the Mox Heart spot. Modern architecture. Yeah, have you seen some of the staircases and stuff that they're using for some... Oh no, this is the right way. See, here's a bottle in the sand. Yeah, you gotta wring it out every once in a while. Another crumpled note. How many of these bottles do we need to find? That's the third crumpled note I've gotten. She has thrown an awful lot of bottles off of the island there in the hopes that they'll float to the mainland. Really, no Gorlash? Whatever his name is, or was. Oh, here we go. Scroll of Intellect. Well, that's not what I'm looking for. Come on, there's got to be another one somewhere. Food crate. If I needed more food for Wellington here, I might stop to open that. Okay, well, this is the way we get up to Mock's place. Silverback Patriarchs. Can we maybe not have to fight them? There we go. Not that I can't, it's just it takes time. Or iron. Well, nope, you're supposed to be mining. There we go. Thanks, Welly.
Look who knows so much, huh? Well, it just so happens that your friend here is only mostly dead. There's a big difference between mostly dead and all dead.
It's true. There's a big difference. One of them, you get to go through their pockets and look for loose change. I mean, does anybody carry loose change? Oh. Does anybody carry loose change around with them anymore? Is that really a thing? I actually just took like $5 Canadian out of my wallet so I didn't have to sit on it all the time. The new charity pet. Yes, the dog. The puppers. I have indeed. Barely use cash at all. Man, we live way too rurally for that. Rufus, that was his name, yes. As opposed to Arfus. I don't doubt it. My only real question for Rufus is, can you make Rufus wear the top hat? That's a thing, right? For pets to do?
Hey there.
Hey there. Alright, witch doctor.
Be seeing ya.
The witch doctor. Something. Been a long time. You protect witch doctor Umbagwa from other gorilla beasts.
Later.
Why do I feel like I should have been smart and eaten some buff food here? Oh, right, he wears the hard hat, yes. No, I was just thinking like isn't there like a toy you can get or whatever that puts a top hat on your like pets? I'm sure that was a thing. But does the top hat like sit on top of the construction hat? I mean, that I'm not gonna lie, that would be kind of awesome. So that's the first wave. Really? One at a time? What? What are you doing? How are you getting involved? You're supposed to do the summoning thing. Aren't you? Don't tell me we failed that. Oh, here comes Mock the Savage. Get him. Oh, that's for perky pugs. Okay. There we go. One heart of Mock. And what? Iron. Of course we can't mount there. That's ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous, Dave. Can we get over this way? No, of course not. That would be too easy. Well, I guess I don't need the iron that badly. Let's see if we can find ourselves a message in a bottle. But yes, I know there's definitely some different toys and things you can get that modify the appearance of your pets. Like your combat pets. I'm going to go north a little ways and just see about these bottles too. I don't know if you can get them all the way up the coast or if it's just... I feel like you can, though. Ooh, I feel like this is worth stopping for. No, they don't work for every pet. I suppose that's fair. Yeah, not every pet is going to be designed with that in mind. To be fair, though, I think being able to set a top hat at a jaunty angle on top of the construction hat would be very dapper. You know, sort of like the when the Worgans wear the top hat. It's a very jaunty sort of angle. Okay, well, I haven't seen any bottles along here, so I guess we're just going to keep going south. Go back to going south. Yeah, now that I'm not trying to do this quest, there's nobody else trying to kill Chucky 10 Thumbs over here. The tiny dapper hat? Maybe it is. The dapper gentleman costume. Oh, for the perky pug. Okay, I will go down the coast as far... Oh, here's one. As far as the Cape of Stranglethorn. Stupid ripped notes. Like playing a warlock, but miss being a hunter. I can see that. Yeah, well, not only are you squishy, but your pet is not nearly so tanky as we can make our hunter pets. Not to mention the damage they do. Yeah, you got to be patient. Wait for those ticks. Don't get me wrong. As a Crumpled. Oh, maybe this is the one. No, that's not the one. Nope, not the one. You can buy the pug one on the Timeless Isle. Okay. There's got to be one or two more along here that'll get us what we need. But yeah, like hunters are great for taking on like 2 or 3 enemies at a time. If you can fear juggle on your warlock, like if you've got space for that, you can take on a lot more mobs. But you're right, things go south a lot faster. I mean, technically you have a health stone, but hunters also have feign death that warlocks. I mean, I guess soul stone, right? It's not quite the same, but I'm sure I've seen bottles down this far before. But none today. Yeah. Exactly, right? If you're not in a very open space and have an escape route, ooh, boo for the headache, Jackie. But yeah, I don't blame you. It's just because it's Friday doesn't mean you need to stay up late. I won't because I got to be at work at 7 a.m. tomorrow. But as always, appreciate you being here. And thank you for the capybara sounds. Definitely not what I would have expected from looking at the animal, but I can see why. I can see that makes sense. Gym 3 times this week and 2 medical appointments. Man, I'm exhausted just thinking about it. Okay, no, I'm exhausted from having spent on Tuesday. I had to go for work training, but we had to drive to the city, so I had a 3-hour drive to go and do 8 hours of training, only to do another 3-hour drive to get home. That was exhausting. And that's right, and you educated me about the capybara. Carefully folded note, finally. Find the author of the message in the bottom. All right. Not sure if we can do this quest quite yet, but we're going to give it a go. Yes. The humble but majestic capybara. Yes. They do seem very chill, especially for something of moderate size, right? All that to say, yes, you should have a break. Or not a break, but like, you should have a good sleep. You've earned it. But yeah, hopefully you can nip that headache before it gets any worse. My solution to a headache is drink water and go to bed. That's about the only thing that really works for me. Let's put that back on. And we gotta watch out for stalkers. Ooh. True silver. Oh, man. Worth the trip. $7 gold for a true silver ore. That is crazy town. Only 2. Very sad. Only hitting 2 there. They can weigh up to 66 kilograms. Yeah. Yeah, I mean they're not enormous, you know, they're not like a whale or even a horse necessarily, but yes, they're not a small animal for sure. Pass through Duskwood or Redridge soon. I don't really think so. My plan was to go from here over to Kalimdor. Just looking to, oh, like some elite quest or something? All right, come here, you.
How may I aid you?
Princess. Have I come to free you? Of course I have. 12 stamina. That's not actually an upgrade for me, but
Farewell.
it would be worth a decent amount of XP. Message in a bottle. Make sure that isn't... Oh, that's a green quest for us now. No problem. Where is this guy? Oh. Yeah, oh. And Wellington needs food. Naturally. Pardon me. I wonder if we can feed Mock's heart to Wellington. Probably not. Oh yes, absolutely. I can't think of any bigger rodents off the top of my head, but it doesn't mean there aren't any. Which means I don't know about them. Way over leveled. There's King Muckla. Oh, he's not even elite anymore. All right, we're going to feed the pet. Well, I'm going to try and feed the Mock's heart and just see. No, pet doesn't want that food. Okay, that's kind of what I figured, but... Fine aged cheddar. Charge! Oh, I wouldn't mean to shoot him first, but... They're the biggest living rodents. Okay, well, there you go. They're living large, as it were, hey? Yeah, that was too easy. At 48. What do you know? I was correct for once. Don't want to spawn any more true silver for me before I leave, do you, game? Would be okay with that.
Ah, I've been expecting you. We shall meet again.
Woohoo! Dun, 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 dun. Not a lot of XP, but enough. Enough. They like spa days. Who doesn't like a spa day? Maybe some people don't, but... I don't mind a good trip to the spa. Should really go again at some point. If only we weren't renovating an entire house and needing to spend, you know, $75,000 on that. Then we might go to the spa. Maybe next year after we're finished all the work. I suppose next year would be our 25th anniversary, so maybe that's maybe that's the least we should do. Pocket change, yeah. Yeah, it's pocket change for somebody. It's not pocket change for me. Yeah, graphic neither, I would wager. But that's okay. We're only going to be paying it off for the next 30 years or so. Which, you know, at 46 years of age, not exactly soon. Not exactly at a young age. All right, Mock right here. Here's the heart of Mock, and I get my medicine blanket. 8,000 XP. That is just ridiculous. Oh, we want to... Whoop, doop, doop, Well, that's the auctioneer. What's he doing over here?
Got the best deals anywhere.
The best deals anywhere, you say? What is that? A scroll of intellect. Okay, well. Hey, there's the schematic accurate scope.
Keep it real.
Keep it real. Yes, again, rest well, Jackie. Thank you for being here. Don't let us distract you anymore, but have a good night. Look for me, I suppose, on Tuesday. Uh-oh. There's a boat. We want to be on it. Don't leave without me. Can always pop our nifty stopwatch if it looks like we're going to miss the boat. I think we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. Okay. Whee! There we go. All right. Who's cool? Who on this boat is cool? Have any cool people here? Any cool people? Calling all cool people. There's a level 30 PvP enabled warlock up there. Not cool, man. How are you people so little fun? A wind serpent pet. Now there's something I've never really thought about before. Aw, you guys are no fun. She hasn't even named her wind serpent pet. What kind of hunter are you? I mean, clearly a blood elf hunter, but still. Oh, I need to... Oh, well, I guess it's at the... There's a bank in Canaris here, too, but... Need to borrow your stone circle here. There we go. Okay, are we going to Barrelus first? I think we're going... Oh, no, we're going to go to Tabitha first. More running around. Goodness. Where's the bank?
Hey, how you doing?
Maybe there isn't room. There isn't room. Okay, well then. I guess we may as well grab you. We're not going to be doing that much in Tabitha's. We just have to get there. Yo! Then we got to do the run. That's the hard part. Doing this wrong again. Hashtag not sponsored. Yet. Actually, the other day I came across a couple of posts on Twitter by Pepsi that were, you know, trying to grab some engagement and whatever. I'll start talking about, you know, Pepsi this and Pepsi that, and so, you know, I threw them a bone, and I advertised, you know, I played into their social media game, but you know, also throughout the sponsor a Twitch streamer thing, you know, like, just so you know, it wouldn't take that much to get me on board for shameless advertising. Okay, Ruthven Village, out of the way. Interlands, out of the way. Cooking, we're going to be getting to that sooner or later. Yep, We just need to get Tabitha's task. And the flight point, I suppose. Oh, you know what? I bet you we could do the first aid quest now that we're here. What's our first aid skill? 217. I'm not sure. Again, do we have to be fully at 225 to get that done? I don't know. There's one way to find out. That's to go try and talk to the trauma surgeon. I think is at the back on this side. There he is. Dr. Gustav van
Good day to you.
Hausen. Nope.
Have a good one.
Well, fine then. I suppose it'll save me a bit of time. Alright then. Off to find Tabitha's hut. I'm sure it's from someone at work, but I have picked up a cold lately. And while you may not necessarily be able to tell, that is partly because I am somewhat medicated. Somewhat. But yes, it would be nice to unlock the flight point there, if nothing else. Swamposaurus, Hinterlands. Where was the third thing? Oh, it's in Tannerus, isn't it? You know what? I'm pretty sure it's in where the pirates live. Yep. There it is. Sack of corn. Well, maybe that's not where the pirates are. Pirates are here, are they not? These maps always throw me off. Alright, I think we can... try to dodge some of the details here. There's a wind serpent. Any ore? Any ore enjoyers? A new subscriber to YouTube. Why, thank you very much. I find it odd that it's pinging me there, but it's not pinging me in the app. Usually it does that much. But whatever. I do appreciate it. These YouTube subscriptions do help. What do you mean? I think you need 1,000 subscribers. Is that right? On YouTube to be able to monetize your channel. We are way off course here. There, that's more the right direction for Tabitha. She is off the beaten path, so to speak. Yes, this is absolutely wow, Elton. It's just, it's the first time I've gotten the... Well, not the first time, because it happened earlier today. But today's been the first time I've gotten, like, pings on my desktop, but not gotten them in the streaming software. Normally, there's an alert on the streaming software when you get, you know, follows and subscriptions and all that sort of thing. But those do definitely help me get closer to that goal of being able to monetize my YouTube channel. So I can make as much money on YouTube as I make on Twitch, namely 25 cents a month or so. But, you know, it does add up over time. Eventually. Here we go. Tabitha's farm. Hello, Tabitha.
Light be with you. Light bless you.
That's right. I do have a bone to pick with a troll. A few bones. All her... Oh my goodness. That's aggressive.
Safe travels.
Tiara of the Deep. Ooh. Bring the tiara out to Tabitha. We get a wand or plate shoulders. And we don't really want either of those.
Farewell.
However, the XP does sound good. But welcome to my little corner of YouTube. Elton, you're welcome to hang out with us. This is World of Warcraft Classic The Burning Crusade Anniversary. Because they couldn't possibly come up with a shorter name. Always wanted to play WoW, just can't get your internet. Oh. Arc Raiders. I have never played Arc Raiders. I've heard good things about it as a game. It's just never been... The whole first-person shooter thing is not generally my jam. But yeah, I don't know about... I would have thought that there was servers that you could get access to in South Africa, but I have no idea how that actually works, so... Let me grab the flight point before I forget, even though I'll probably have to come over here when I'm ready to leave. I don't necessarily want to... Oh, I was going to say I want to sell some stuff, but I don't really have any stuff to sell. We don't need the dragons. Okay. Never mind. We're out of here. But yes, there are more versions of World of Warcraft now than there have ever been. Yeah, that's going to be closer. But yes, there's lots going for it. Not least of which is the... Oh, there it goes. It just showed up just now on the activity feed on my streaming software. So it's working. It's just it's delayed. But yes, I'm glad you found us now, because a week ago we were having all sorts of atrocious internet issues of our own, which were causing the stream to be basically unwatchable if you were on YouTube. So yes, I'm very glad that that is working better for everybody there. It was really quite frustrating. Like these types of games, a little bit old school. Yeah, I mean, World of Warcraft is like Burning Crusade, like original World of Warcraft. Very, very old school in terms of design. But the PvP, the fact that you can, group up with people for stuff is very, very well done still. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's just copper. Okay. Yeah, I mean, in like retail World of Warcraft is very much the same. We could fly back for that ore, but I don't really feel motivated. Come on, touchdown. There we go. Another armor merchant.
I am honored.
Very rustic. Okay. Yeah, we need to go this way now and get over to here. RuneScape and Albion. Okay. I've never played Albion or RuneScape. And not because I don't think they're good games. Again, I just, I only have so many. I guess we technically could do that. Oh, 6 minutes. Okay. Well, I'm not into that. Timed quests, also not my thing. But again, like I've heard good things about both of those games. RuneScape, I mean, predates World of Warcraft as an MMO, so it is certainly a well-known and popular game. And I imagine, like, I mean, I heard about Albion Online for the first time, I don't know, I want to say a decade ago. It probably isn't actually that long, but okay, what's the, like, there's the Horde settlement right here. There's got to be some way to get around it. Yeah, so we don't have to fight those guys. Probably around to the north. That's probably what we need to do. Right? But yes, I love these big open worlds where you can just explore forever. And I mean, vanilla, you can't explore forever, but at this point I've been playing it on and off for 20 years, and I still haven't found all of the things there are to find. Or noticed all of the things there are to notice. I think if we just go... Wow, that is a huge tree trunk. Yeah, here we go. There's some good herbalism to be done in through here around the Laris Pavilion and whatnot. Like all of these places north and south of the road are generally good for that. Oh, so close. Okay, now we need to go basically straight south. Yes, I've said before that I really feel in general like I don't have time to play an MMO in my life. And the only reason that I still more than occasionally play World of Warcraft is because it's just so darn good. I mean, it's not like many of the other games out there aren't good. They're just, I don't have the nostalgia attached to them. Justina, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Just back from work. Well, I'm glad you're able to get home and put your metaphorical feet up to hang out with us for a bit. That's exciting. Maybe exciting's not the right word, but it's good news. I guess I need a pet here. Were you trying to... were you in Redridge? You were trying to do the what's-its. Were you trying to put the eye thing on the barrel to watch the bad guys? Graphic. Go back there with more levels. Sometimes it's the only way. Definitely sometimes the only way. Oh, someone else cleared the tower? Well, that helps. Really? Yeah, I was afraid of that when I went to loot the... Went to loot the corpse. Oh, trying to kill Morgan. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a tough one for sure. Oh, now we gotta go down to the Writhing Deeps, right? What do you mean you're unhappy? Okay, not unhappy, but... That's it. Do I have to feed you 2 pieces of cheese, Wellington? I guess so. Well, if that doesn't do it. Morganth with 2. Oh, yes. Yeah, the ads on that fight are no joke. They are very tough. Oh, we're going to run right through a Mystic. Technically, we should do this quest here. Not the Giant Guardian. What was the other one? Maybe there was a breadcrumb for it that I missed. When were you going to go kill the Harpies? Yes, especially when you're a warlock, those other guys just hit way too hard. So why does it show that there's a ooze-covered thorium vein underground? Oh, because we have to go underground. Oh, right, I remember. I know what we're doing now. Yeah. Well, look, we're gonna make a friend. Oh, I don't feel like... Oh, we can't. We can... Oh, it's true silver, that's why. I'm gonna say, if it was thorium, we wouldn't be able to do it, but... More true silver, or sign me up. Are we getting more than 2? 4 true silver. That is stupendous. Okay. We're taking the other entrance? Is that what's happening here? Maybe it's better to take this one since we can actually see what we're doing. Yeah, we need to get way over to where that is. 7 minutes of resurrection sickness. Yeah, fishing indeed. Oh, there's an ooze-covered thorium vein. Okay. That's what I was originally seeing, I think. Here comes the ad. No, no, no. Don't pay attention to me. Pay no attention to the dwarf behind the curtain. Yeah, the last thing you want to do is run all the way back to that tower if you can avoid it, eh? Well, he's totally going after that thorium vein, isn't he? No? Alright. Well, I can't mine it anyway, but... I should probably make a little room for myself here. I can't remember if we have to escort this guy out or not. There we go. Alright. Wellington, we're going to bandage you up. Even though you probably don't need me to. I'm also going to have some mana. It doesn't make sense to try that quest now. Yeah, I was going to say, not unless you have a friend, right? Like a handy hunter who's maybe level, like, mid to high 40s. Would probably be a real good help. Real big help to that effort there, but there's got to be more stuff to do in the meantime, hey? Uh-huh. Free Rascal from the Zukash Hive. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, here he is. Ishnu Dal Diab.
How may I help?
You may wear a square above your head. I can get back to the stronghold on my own, I think, now that you brought me some time. Really? You're just wearing shorts and a t-shirt there, bud. Alright, well, I mean, if you don't want Oh, there goes all my gold ore selling. We're rich. Like Richie Rich Rich. This isn't the way out, is it? Oh, it is. Of course, we can't mount in here, but... Oh, I see. I see. Have to fight our way out of here. It's all right. I really need to do a full auction scan one of these days. It just it freezes up my, like, it locks up the game system for like 15 minutes while I do the scan, but Wellington is not cannon fodder. Morganth is the cannon fodder. All right. Ugh. Okay, now I guess we got to go all the way back up here to the Yeti hide. Wandering Shade. Maybe that is the quest chain I'm thinking of up there for the staff of something. Well, I suppose Wellington will need a good home. Better than Wellington going to a mage. You know, I mean, they only serve conjured food, so that's not cool. And there are so many wolves here. Path there. Where does it lead? Apparently to the Woodpaw Knolls. What? The Woodpaw Den? Oh my. Alright, well. I don't look like there's any treasure chests here, so what's the point? Blam. Silk. We haven't had much silk lately. Really, I want to get around here and out the other side. That's really all I want to do. Yeah. Apparently that's not what we're allowed to do. We might regret this course of action. Wowzers. Can we even get out of the water over here? I have my doubts. Yep, okay, we're good. That's fine. The only thing over here is ogres. Ogres! Boil them, mash them, stick them in... Oh, wait, that's not ogres. That's taters, precious. Do. Right, I don't really want to fight any ogres up here, but yeah, I do want the 500 XP for discovering it. My imagination, or have we done more running around than actual questing so far today? Yeah, these guys are not pushovers either. Well, we may as well do it before we head back to Fairless. And from Fairless, we're going to go... I guess we're going back. I guess we want to get the sack of corn, if nothing else, but... can do the Gazridian. May as well do the dune malls and the insect parts. The insect parts are part of ZF anyways. But we're like, ZF is 42 to 50. Like, what? Not even work? Yeah. I was gonna say, is anybody even running? Just spam like crazy and looking for group. Guess we need to change the settings here. Classic dungeons. Zul'Farrak. That's the only thing we're looking for. Means we're not going to find anything. I'm willing to bet. Might have to wait for a graphic to catch up. If we were both level 50 with our pets, we could probably duo tackle Zul'Farrak, don't you think? Maybe. I would too. I'd be up for the challenge. I mean, the lack of a healer is going to be a problem, but dual hunter's 100%. Dual warlock hunter, yeah, that's a little harder. I mean, as long as Wellington takes all of the heat, we'd be fine, right? But that's not something you can guarantee. Because I can heal, I can mend my pet, right? Like that's a factor. Oh, good. I can also, you know, butt pull here. Wow, I missed. Come on, hit him. Wow. I didn't mean to loot him right there. Let's gain a little bit of distance here. I just hurt myself by falling. Perfect. And ready on that feign death key here. Just a casual bandage. Wellington's doing good. Yeah, that's true. A little off tanking. That's okay. This will give us an excuse to grab some food and drink here before we proceed further. See, we already got one Yeti hide. 80% drop chance. That means we're not going to see one forever. Food buff. Drink up. A druid third. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's right. If the druid can throw a few renews on us, I think we'd probably be able to manage without too much difficulty. I'm going to use that scroll of intellect on myself. Yeah, I mean, I think a dedicated healer would probably be too bored. Mind you, it's hard to say. There might be a lot of work to do to keep me alive. Oh, there's a mithril deposit over yonder. worth going to check out. Not quite sure if we... Must be in the cave over there, yeah. Could get him. Yeah, I think by virtue of the fact that we would have, yeah, one of my favorite times that I ever had from Classic in 2019 was doing a princess run in Maradon. There was 3 paladins, 1 tank, 1 DPS, and 1 healer. I was playing Ret. So there was the 3 of us. There was a mage, and I feel like... No. Mage? Can't remember if it was a mage or a priest. And then I think a rogue. So there was 3 paladin group. So naturally I had like Sanctity Aura up for the bonus holy damage. So the tank, that was helping the tank hold threat, right? It was a very fun, like, maybe it was a hunter instead of a mage. I don't know. We had 1 ranged class of some description. Yeah, especially without a healer, that gets really rough because you've really got to manage your pulls. Everything would attack you first as a healer. Yeah, you really have to be careful managing that healer threat. Oh, here it is. I was going to say, did somebody already mine this? But it's just hiding. We're going to try to run Strat, Undead, Mage, 2 Druid, a Hunter. Didn't get through it right 5 or 6 times, but it was a whole lot of... Yeah. I mean, I remember trying to do Strat home one time too, and I think... I don't know what level I was. I was close to 60, if not 60 already. I think I was the healer back then. We did live just fine. It was Undead that obviously gave us trouble. I seem to remember we did end up completing it after a couple of wipes. Well, there's our pristine Yeti hide that begins a quest. Which thankfully we're not... Yeah, we got 1 whole room. We got room for 1 whole extra quest. Sweet. Wow. Yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say we gotta be getting a bit low on ammo here now. You come to me for a second here. Now you get a Wellington. Uh-oh, we got a crit, and now he likes me. Disengage. Oh, he already did disengage. Well, what is our axe? Axes, 2-handed axes. 10. Oh, that's 200 swords. Well, we should probably try and level up a little more if we can. Yeah, again, I need to drink. Gulp. What? Oh. Whew. There we go. Still a little stiff. That's the way it goes sometimes. We have another mithril deposit over there. Well, I know where I'm heading. Ooh, we got a gray sword. 80 silver? Not too sure. Or no. 80 silver was the auction price. Who's selling a gray sword on the auction house? I think it would be interesting to do a run. I'm not sure you'd be able to do it with a paladin necessarily, but to do a run where you can only equip gray and white items for leveling. But I feel like you'd be at too much of a disadvantage as a paladin just because so much of your damage actually comes from auto attacks. Be very rough on a hunter too, I'm sure. Or a warrior. Hunter, I don't know, I guess it depends what you can find in terms of white or gray guns or bows, because that will be the biggest challenge. That, and without the stat boost from your stats, your pet's going to have a harder time holding aggro. Probably better off as a caster that doesn't rely on, you know, strength or intellect or whatever to, strength or agility to make their damage work. Man, these guys do a lot of damage fast. What is this purple haze? Oh, hello. Oh, he already had men on him. That's okay. I think we're gonna need to drink again here right away anyways. Alright. Before we do that, let's feed Wellington again. I'm sure we could have taken out another one here without stopping to drink. In fact, Wellington can go do that while I finish drinking. It's interesting though. If you start drinking before you go into combat, you can send your pet in, and even though you enter combat, you keep drinking. But if you try and do that with food, as soon as the pet goes in, you stop regenerating health from the food. It's a very frustrating sort of thing. I'm not saying it doesn't make any sense, but makes less sense, I think, that you can still drink. Oh dear. Hey, let me mine the mithril. That's it. I mean, it was better than none. Alright, how many have we got so far? We got 6. Despite it being an 80% drop chance. Alright, do we have anybody doing ZF runs? Apparently not. So collecting all these quests is kind of pointless. I think it would be cool if this purple haze did something. Don't get me wrong, I'm not looking for a debuff. I just feel like it could be fun. Man, you think I didn't sleep well last night or something? Oh yeah, I didn't. There we go. Man, do these guys not have hides? Sure they must. Get him, Wellington. Alright, heal up for a second here, Wellington. There we go. Whoops. Weren't supposed to do that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting sleepy and I don't know why. Certainly not from this bright ring light staring me in the face, I'll tell you. There's no way that's making me tired. Goodness. Because I'm old. I missed nap time, that's for sure. Come over here. There we go. Old Man Dave is at it again. You literally know when they were. I don't know if you're familiar with that song. I don't know if that song exists in your neighborhood, but the old song that used to say, "It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring." Too much on my mind. I don't know about that. I don't feel too overwhelmed. Oh, there's somebody else here. Don't get me wrong, I have enough things to do. Oh. Disengage. Oh, I guess we're gonna keep fighting. Okay. If only wool wasn't so expensive. Yeah. That's the downside for tailoring too, right? Need it for both. How much longer am I going to be gaming? The rest of my life. No. Okay, we need to eat again here. And I need to drink again here. How much longer am I going to be on? Probably about an hour at most, Graphic. My wife has done work a little earlier than usual today, so we'll be eating supper a little bit earlier. But yeah, I'm aiming for about an hour more. Well, about an hour more. Now I don't know if I'll end up playing any more after supper or not. I do have to be up early for work tomorrow, so I probably won't be up crazy late. Speaking of druid, mind you, they're a horde druid, so they're clearly up to no good. We're going to start to make trouble in our neighborhood. Here now. That's right. You can hold aggro on two of them. Go Wellington. Out of curiosity, why do you ask? 2 more, just 2 more hides. Alright, I don't think there's anything more to do out here, because that'll have cleared them all out back here. I mean, we cleared them all out in here, so... Oh, that's alright. I'm, I don't know if I want to call it mindless grinding, but for these drops, I don't know why it feels like it's just a little harder to... Oh, come on. Just need 2 more hides. 33 silver and 33 copper. 11 gold. Yeah, people are very strange. Do you want them both? I feel like you want those guys both. I'll just move along here. Nothing to see here. Move along, move along. These are enchanted with minor speed. Oof. That's, I mean, it's level 19. That's like twink gear here. What, is he just after the skins? Is that his whole deal here? Hey, there's our hides. Nice. That's really all he's after, is the hides from these guys. That's something. Now he's just gonna bounce. And not help me get out of here. Really? Really? Yeah, I mean, what really are the material requirements for enchant minor speed? Like a couple of dust? Like maybe 4 dust? Yeah, I feel like that's like more like a twink item for doing BGs than it is anything anybody's gonna want for leveling. Can't loot any more of those items. Then why would you generate any more of those items, game? I don't know. Who's to say? Wow, now everybody's coming out of the woodwork. Oh, okay. Well, that's not nothing. But aquamarines were selling for like 15 silver or something. Lesser nether essence and the radiant lesser essence isn't that bad. I mean, I don't know what the values of those things are. I only know the aquamarine because I've sold a couple of them that I've sort of been lucky to get while mining. We are almost back to the boat. Yeah, I mean, I've never really done enchanting as a profession, so I don't really know, you know, about reagent costs. I mean, I think a couple of times on hardcore I did You know, like enchanting up to 50 or whatever it is where you can make the greater magic wands. You know, because otherwise it takes forever to get a wand early in hardcore. Okay, is the boat coming anytime soon? The boat's just about to pull in at the station at the... So I am not going to wait for the boat. Oh no, it's even way farther away than that. Come on. Yeah, no point in waiting for the boat if it's that far away. Yeah, that does seem... I'm surprised about the aquamarine. Must be a vanilla enchant, though. But yeah, the fact that it's on a level 19 piece of gear kind of says it all. I mean, if it was a level 19 pair of white boots that doesn't bind... Oh, it's almost always faster. The only time it's not faster to swim is if the boat has just showed up when you're leaving to go back the way I'm coming. Everything else, I mean, don't get me wrong. The advantage to the boat is that it does drop you, like it does go right by the spot here where you do Lord Shelzaru. But yeah, can you imagine being the boat captain and just sailing this loop? Just over it. I guess this loop. We gotta come over here, right? But over and over and over and over and over again. You get dizzy, I think, if you did it long enough. What about hinterlands? I mean, there's a couple of green quests, but most of them are good. I guess we'll do... I don't know. I feel like we should do hinterlands first, but it's going to be a lot harder to get there. But yeah, can you imagine waiting there for like 15 minutes for the boat to circle back around, and then because you're AFK or not paying attention or tabbed out or something, you miss it? You could stand there for hours. Pardon me. It's that Pepsi Heart at work here. Where did my pet go? He just despawned when I decided to go for a swim. Freed from the hive. 45 gold, yeah. Level 30, though. You'll be there in no time if you're not already. You are there already. Uh-huh. Speak with Chandris Feathermoon. An Agi Dagger. I forgot we can... I mean, the axe I bought here is 21 agility, so chances of us replacing that with anything are very low.
Goodbye.
At least before we end up in Outland. But, yeah, that was a big expense for me. Like, I'm doing all right money-wise. $28 gold in the bank.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah. Ore is worth a fortune. 213 for this sanctimonial rod. Very pretty. Or the ceremonial elven blade. Ask your aid one more time.
Del Nadris.
Bring Rascal's report to Gracina Spirit Might in Darnassus. And get a blue item. We don't want the cloth. But agility, stamina. Ooh, those are nice gloves. Very nice gloves, actually. We are absolutely going to go and do that. Whoops, come on. You go here. Are we going to go and do it right now? I don't think so. we're too close to Tannerus here, and that's the same reason I'm not gonna go. Oh, I do need to borrow a vendor here though quickly.
Hello.
I guess we'll hang on to the silk cloth.
A shot for now.
But yeah, when you got to decide between buying the wool cloth, you need to level your tailoring, and or buying your mount training. I mean, yeah, if you whatever. I mean, there's lots of stuff that sells, but I don't remember. I guess you're tailoring and enchanting. Is that right? Or tailoring and what? Here's your pristine Yeti hide.
Safe travels. See you around.
Hey, we're revered with Darnassus if we hadn't done that cloth turn-in. And improved quality. This is not really an upgrade for me. But it's worth a gold to sell it, so... We're only 1 bar away from 49.
I am listening.
That's pretty solid. Ooh, 14 silver. We've taken a bit of...
Farewell.
A few hits so far. Alright. Oh, look, the boat's over there. It's a shame. Don't need to go anywhere on the boat. Currently only have tailoring. Oh. Alchemy or jewel crafting. Ore right now is incredibly expensive. It seems as though the ore nodes are not spawning as quickly as they should. So jewel crafting is probably going to be a tricky one to do. Because you'll have to buy all of the ore off the auction house without mining. And, like, when you get to something like true silver, that you need to advance a couple of points, or even just, like, silver, like, 1 silver ore is worth a gold 30 right now on the auction house. And true silver ore is, like, 7 gold for 1 true silver ore. Even my iron ore sells between 40 and 50 silver a piece. So to prospect once, you're looking at like 2 gold to prospect 5 iron ore. If not like 2 and change. So it's up to you. But if it was me, I would look more at alchemy. I mean, don't get me wrong. Jewel crafting is going to be in demand. But you can get that... not sure if it's the first patch or if you gotta wait till the second patch, but yeah, with alchemy you can get the potion master or the elixir master, whichever one I think you want, and get bonus crafts that way. Anyway, I'm gonna fly to Gadgetztown. I'm gonna go use the washroom. I'm gonna use my streaming secret weapon. I'm gonna put up the be right back screen, and I'm gonna play an ad set. That way we can double our viewers overnight. Take skinning to put leather on the auction house. That's what I do early game, especially in hardcore. I take skinning up to level like 16 or 18, along with herbalism, and then stockpile my herbs, and then I can blast through to like 100 herbalism. Yeah, check the leather market first, because it might not be as good. Like a lot of people are doing that, I think, because mining is such a pain. There's all kinds of level like 50s, 60s, even 70s doing circuits in different zones just to try and get their mining skill up, because they can't mine anything in Outland until they get the lower level stuff done. Everybody's excited for the boost, but they forget that they don't get their profession boosted as well. Anyways, yeah, secret weapon time. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Hold tight and try and stay out of trouble, Graphic. It's a big ask, I know. Okay, see you shortly. Hello. uh, yeah, I haven't really looked at leatherworking at all. Leatherworking is like enchanting. I never do it. uh, I don't know. I mean the times when I have taken when I've played a leather wearing class, like I mean when I did a druid, I think I did leatherworking, you know, to level 100 or so before my, maybe less even, before my druid died. So yeah. Huh? That guy just hates the rocks. Just hates them. All right. Oh, yeah, let's grab the cooking stuff.
Time is money, friend.
Time is money, friend.
Keep it real.
Dragonskin leatherworking, yeah. Well, that'll make you some money, hey?
Do
All
I
right,
have a deal
Dirge.
for you?
I know. What? I'll have you know that leather is surprisingly high in protein and low in carbohydrates. Really?
Have a good one.
All right, what do we got
Hey,
here?
how you
Clamlet
doing?
surprise. 12 giant eggs. Gee, imagine I have exactly what you asked for.
Keep it real.
Almost as though I knew
Have
ahead
a
of
good
time what you were going to give me. Enchanting for the warlock. Yeah. That might not be a terrible plan. And low-level greens are probably not terribly expensive on the auction house. But
Be
again,
good.
I am no
Keep it
expert.
real.
Hey, look at that. We are now level 49. Woohoo! Alright, by the time we hit level 50, we'll be able to get the beast within and still have nowhere to put it on our action bars. But that's okay. We can now cook all the way up to 300. Oh yeah, for sure. And you got to you got to craft a lot of them anyways to level tailoring. You've missed a few points, right? Because you'll be starting late, so to speak. Okay. Oh, I've still got 10 zesty clam meat left over. I feel like there is a recipe to make with the clam meat. Maybe we have to get it from the
Yo.
tender wolf stick. Oh yeah, we were gonna grab that because
Have a good one.
we got a bunch of tender wolf meat in our bags, so that'll come in handy. Clamlet surprise. Super sticky. We want super sticky, I think. Do we not?
Time is money, friend. Keep it real.
Oh, Angoro. Right.
Right back.
Well, if I don't grab it now, I'll forget when I come back this way again. We've got the stone circle. We've got the Gizridi. We should put the Gizridian hat on so we can pick these things up on our way by. Swap that there. There we go. Because there'll be some of them near enough. And I know I have enough cooking mats to make a number of other things here as well. Yeah. Hot wolf ribs, I think. Some carrion surprise. Do we even need this hat on to see those things? Not really. We just need to have the hat turn them in, I'm sure. Blah. Oh, I don't know. Oh, there is one. There we go. There's one ornament. Got to start somewhere. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a recipe for undermine clam chowder that we can get up there, which will also, I think it uses this zesty clam meat. I think. Yeah, the worst part about disenchanting to me is the fact that you feel like you just end up enchanting your same gear over and over again just to get the points up. But I mean, what's the difference between that and making, 15 leather belts?
Time is money, friend.
There's Yellowtail. I thought for sure there was one for 240, 250. Well, maybe it's just a limited.
Glad I could help.
We can check this guy.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Oh, there it is. Undermine clam chowder. There we go. And does it use? Yes, it does use the zesty. It takes 2. Well, I guess whatever. Yeah, exactly. I mean, some of them are super useful. Some of them, like, don't get me wrong, being able to craft your own gear is pretty sweet, but to some extent, you can run out of, you can end up, like, unless you're really pushing the crafting and mining like crazy. Yeah, like, I mean, you can make some really decent gear. With, blacksmithing and whatever, but unless you're like not questing, like a lot of that gear ends up being, oh, here's our corn. Right, I forgot that was even here. Good thing they sparkle. Not necessarily expecting any chests along here, but if you don't look, you don't find. Alright, to the pirate's den. Wait a minute. No, we have no reason to go to the pirate's den anymore. We did what we wanted in the pirate's den. Namely, we got... I don't know why I thought the stuff was over there. Corn. Yeah, like, I mean, being able to put the leather, the armor patches on things is kind of useful. But I don't imagine low-level armor patches really sell for much. Now, the Burning Crusade level ones, I'm pretty sure they actually add stats as well as just straight-up armor. So they might be a little bit more useful. What do you want to bet there's some other sap out there collecting these things while I'm trying to do it too? Yeah, and I mean, there's a few items, like a bronze tube and a mithril casing and stuff like that you need for, like, to actually complete some quests. Those are useful. But again, you can only sell so many of them. Because other people are making them and selling them too. 49 Troll Hunter. Alright, let's turn in the stone circle thing first. Here's your stone circle.
Keep it real. Hurry back.
It's all coming back to me now. Into the depths. Find the temple of Atal Hakar. Secret of the circle. Travel to the sunken temple and discover the secrets of the circle of statues.
Hurry back.
I could grab those right now, but I'm going to have to come back and turn this quest in anyway. And all right, well, I guess yeah, this place down here is the place to do all of your. I mean, we can just come down and do everything here on our way back. We're just going to run out of space in our inventory, I can tell. But this clump here is the best place to do the ornaments because they feel like there's a lot of spawn points down there. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's going to be some here, and we're going to be... I can see one over there already. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I always like alchemy and hardcore. It feels like it's really, like, everything about it is really useful. Like, I mean, you can always throw on a handful of buff potions. It's not as hard, especially once you get, if you're doing fishing as well, you can get a decent amount of potions so that you don't need to feel afraid to use your potions. But if anything, you end up with the problem that you have too many potions, and then you... I mean, if you're not careful, you can end up using them on a whim just because you don't want to sit down and drink, so you'll pop a mana potion so you can keep going. Forgetting that when you use a mana potion, it also locks out your health potion, and then you put yourself in a dangerous circumstance. But the reality is that alchemy, for all of those buffs, alchemy is way stronger for a paladin than it is for almost any other class. Just because paladins benefit from strength, but they also benefit from agility. They benefit from intellect, but they also benefit from spirit and stamina. When to use which potion? Yeah, absolutely. I don't need to fight the warlock, but I do need that doodad there, so get him. I wonder if I can loot these things while we're fighting. Yep, perfect. What was that? Curse of Thorns, 50% to take damage on an attack. Yuck. Here, I thought he was going to take my Gazridian. Yeah, it took me a long time playing World of Warcraft to really realize that you may as well consume your consumables. Like how many stacks of buff, especially on my hunter, right? Your hunter, you don't really need buff food so much. Oh. You going, friend? Oh, we do. Oh, no. Wait, never mind. Oh, well, okay. I guess we're going now. Yep, you want the Gesridian. That's fine. I'll take the... See, I knew there'd be somebody going through and doing this quest just because I'm doing it. Where are you gonna go, friend? I'm going further south. You can hang around here. Oh, there might be one over there. Maybe. Oh, there is. Look at that. Do 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 do. We're almost halfway there. This is kind of a... I don't know if I want to say a silly quest, but... yeah, it's a big toss-up with games like that, like this, where there's a bunch of consumable items like this that you can use, and in theory, they, you know, you cause more damage when you're using them, and that's all fine and dandy. Like Hunter's Mark, like with increases attack power by 75. Like that's pretty substantial. In addition, this ability can always be seen by the hunter whether the target stealths or not. Like the damage increase is actually appreciable. Scare the crap out of me. I'm just gonna be another parcel delivery. Alright. 1 second. Yup, I was right about that. Not that anyone is surprised, I don't think. Suppose I could have had you fighting this guy already. Okay. Well, I have a feeling we're not getting to Hinterlands today. Is there anything more? Huh. Let's put a dot on you. I think I can get close enough. There we go. That is correct, Graphic. I forgot all about that for Warlocks. But yes, just like a Paladin, you basically get a free mount. And when you get the free mount, it automatically teaches you the riding skill. How did I forget that? Well, probably because I've never leveled a Warlock high enough to actually get it on my Warlock. But, yeah. You just saved yourself, like, a bunch of money. Now you can go buy yourself some wool cloth for tailoring. What did it cost you for that? You know what? I actually think that you can train your fast riding skill from your trainer as well. I'm pretty sure they changed that. It's at least at some point in Burning Crusade. So you don't have to do the whole Warlock mount quest, which is quite the involved. Oh yeah, look at this. There's all these guys here. Look at these two stacked right on top of each other. 2 gold for 20. Holy smokes. That is crazy. Silver's like, silk cloth is like 20 silver for a stack. That's kind of brutal. $85 silver at the trainer. Yep. Don't gotta buy a mount. Don't gotta do the riding skill training. Because your feral steed is basically a demon. So you control it anyways. Hey, Wellington leveled up. Alright. Nice. Oh, there's another one. We done this thing in... Oh, there's another one over there. We've done this thing in no time. And another one. And, oh, we only need one more. See, and we're like done already. How crazy is that? Yep, how's that for a good deal? I mean, the trade-off is that just like the Paladin, your Warlock spells cost you more than other classes' spells do. I've talked about it a few times, but Kevin Jordan, who was the class designer for the vanilla World of Warcraft classes, he's said in a couple of places on his stream and on some podcasts he has been a part of that while lots of people complain about, you know, Paladins and Warlocks getting free mounts, he has said that really you pay extra for, because there's, I don't know if there's necessarily more abilities, because there's more abilities than a hunter than I would have thought. But they make, so while you're leveling to, well, 40 in vanilla, you're actually, that's one of the reasons why when you start a fresh Paladin, especially in hardcore, all of your training spells cost so much, because they're just, it's the offset, right? You're paying up front with your training. Any chests around? Oh, that mage is gonna aggro, isn't he? No? We missed. Gormok the Ravager. Oh, we have to kill him anyway. Alright, well. Mage Weave Cloth. Wowzers. Yeah, I don't think there's any ore in here. There we go. Gormak Angelad at Tanagra. Isn't that how it's supposed to go? Brute. Everybody's leveling hunters. I mean, I knew that when I chose to level a hunter. Mind you, I did that well before Burning Crusade launched, so... Oh. Well, at least it's a paladin. Which direction do they come from, though? Clearly not this one. Oh. Should have seen that coming. Pardon me. Yep, that's another reason it's a good idea to visit your trainer on a semi-regular basis. Oh. Oh yeah, my mana is low. Can't do that. Too much mage weave. Alright, feed the pet. May as well feed me some buff food too, even though I don't really need it. Ooh, the Drena's using a crossbow. Oh, that's a 62. Why is this guy out here killing orcs? I mean ogres. Especially why is he killing ones that I need? I need this guy for a quest. I don't know what you're killing these guys for, but leave me be. There we go. Check back over here. Maybe we'll have had something spawn. But yeah, like if this guy, like, he's probably farming the cloth, honestly. That would make sense. But totally not fair. Kill all the quest mobs for some. Well, that's the last of the brutes I need. Search of knowledge. Need more enforcers. Those dual wheel guys, they pack a punch. I mean, you can take them out with not that much difficulty. Enchanting has been learned. Aha. Well, I'm curious to see how it goes. If I get any particularly low-level greens, I'll have to... see what I can send to you. Well, I don't need that guy. I just need 3 more enforcers. I don't expect that guy's gonna die, but here's an enforcer. Enforcer. That boar is bigger than me. Wondergoon, are you saying that I'm boring? You would never say that. I know you wouldn't. He's not small though. I'll grant you that one. Oh, good. Enforcer. They're always the hard ones to find. You're saying he's short. Oh. Keep your feet on the ground. Right, go get him. Come on. I'm almost out of mana. I get some melee skills in here. Then we got a drink. Was that it? We're done. Aww. That was that. I've got a touch of a cold. It's affecting my voice more than I think it is. I think, but that was supposed to be like, you know, where are we here now? I guess we need centipars. How are we doing inventory? We got lots of inventory space. Man, these guys take forever, but okay, we're gonna go for the centipar parts, which are also a lower drop chance, but other than the cold, which I've taken some medication to keep my nose from running like a faucet. But other than that, things have been pretty decent. Back to work after some vacation time, so that's always, you know. But in addition to that, they fixed my internet, finally. Okay, we want to find ore again. Where are we at here? 50% chance. I'm not sure I believe them. But, yeah, I swear this happened 2 years ago as well. Or maybe it was 1 year ago. I had some vacation. It must have been last year. Because our agency has their financial year end at the end of March. You're kidding me. Elixir of Giants. You're kidding me. The one time I'm not playing an alchemist and I get Elixir of Giants, Wondergoon. How's that? Not a paladin. Not a alchemist. Not even hardcore. And I get the drop. Isn't that always the way? Yes, what I was gonna say was that I'm sure. Well, I mean, if it wasn't for these, oh, I don't want to take the swarmers because the swarmers have the ads. I'm sure. Anyway, yes, last time I had vacation time booked off and was hoping to stream a bunch. I remember also having an internet issue there with Hackett Law. This is when I was only streaming to Twitch, not to YouTube as well. Maybe it was 2 years ago now. No insect parts, naturally. But yeah, I'm starting to feel a little personal. But again, they seem to have fixed it, and so while it took a week of troubleshooting, what it really took was 4 days to convince them that there was an actual problem. You know, the reason I pay the exorbitant fee for fiber internet is because it's the only internet provider, or the only internet option in our area that lets me multi-stream. Like, it just has the bandwidth to make multi-streaming an option. Really? Still alive. Okay. There we go. But again, it could be worse, right? No insect parts. Would you believe it? Oh, all right. Fine. We haven't gotten anything from anything else, so let's... Really? What are you doing? Disengage. Well, multi-shot certainly works on those guys. That's good to know. And now I got low mana. Still nothing. I'm starting to feel like this is a targeted thing. It's great because it says it's got a 50% drop rate, but we all know much better than that, don't we? Wow. Excuse me. That was a sneeze and a half. I felt that one down in my toes. Whew. Oh, he's totally going to charge this other guy, isn't he? Oh, maybe not. He saw me coming. What is it? It's a warrior, right? Ulgron. Ulgron the warrior. Good grief. It's rigged, I tell ya. Yeah, so I mean, I'm a little stuffed up. It hasn't impacted my sleep too much so far. Although we're early days. What kind of poison is that? 11 nature damage. That's not a huge tick. But yeah, how about yourself, Wondergoon? Busy, I imagine, hey? The order of the day for most of us these days. Yeah, I gotta work Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then I do have a couple of days off again, which will be good. I'm hoping to get this Hunter to 60 before my subscription runs out again. Probably won't take that long. Okay, there is something wrong here. We should have had at least one drop by now, right? I feel like we need to go farther north. I feel like I know in theory, but I swear that even though there's like a 5% drop chance or 50% drop chance for these guys, technically speaking, statistically, I do feel like there is some kind of, and I mean, it's probably not. It's probably just my impression. But it feels like, at times at least, like there's some kind of hidden secret like modifier, because like some quests was like a 50% drop chance and I got like 6 in a row out of 10, and then other ones like this, which are supposedly 50%, I'm getting like I've killed at least 15 of these guys and not a single drop. Right? What am I doing wrong? Return to an old job and is kicking your behind. Very physical, yeah. Yuck. Well, that's fair. I mean, work is work, but paying, and I mean, especially if it's you're sort of a new thing getting back to it, it takes a bit of time to get back into the routine, if you want to call it that. But then again, my job isn't super physically demanding, but I do also have to, I have to do some things that are not easy. Especially because they're repetitive kinds of things, right? So, get them. All right. That's enough of this craziness. There we go. I always forget about volley. It's a huge mana hog, but wow. Just wow. This is insane. Like, it feels like I'm not even on the quest. I feel like we would have been faster to go over and do the thistle grub guys. Huh! We got one! It's a miracle. With the odds, we better be getting one from every single guy, like every single enemy from here on out. We better get 5 in a row. It's the only way to make up for the for the numbers so far. There's 2. You need to heal, Wellington. Come on. Ah. All right, we were going to drink. Update the BIOS. Yep, that's always a bigger job than you want it to be, hey? I even just need to look and see if that's... Like, if mine is outdated or not. I haven't checked in so long. I almost think it has to be by now. It's because it's been years since I've updated my... What are you doing? There we go. That's one way. 3. Well, we're making some progress at least. What was I gonna... Oh. I was gonna do something. I was gonna look at something or... Oh yeah, my ammo. Got one more thing there. There we go. Hey, where are you going? Dazzling Mithril Rapier. Look at that thing. What does that do for damage? 28.5 for level 43. Not shabby. Oh, come on. You're supposed to... There we go. Keep getting a notification when you start it up. Wow. Oh. Plus 8 agility. Oh, it is plus 8 agility. I didn't look at that. If my axe here didn't have 21 agility, I bought that off the auction house. No point trying to hide that fact. But it was that, or I was going to be stuck with the polearm from Dead Mines for till I got to level like 58 and got to Outland. Come on, hit the swarmers. Alright, maybe we need to kill this guy first. You're kidding me here. We're this close, but we still can't do it? Not fair. I love that Mend will decurse your pets for you. There we go. One more. Is this the guy? This has to be the guy, right? Oh yeah, I got a drink. So used to playing as a paladin that never drinks, but... Oh, yeah. Like 40... Like, that's not... It's a main hand weapon, too, so you can equip an offhand. If you get another offhand that's got 7 or 8 agility, you're talking 16. That's pretty decent for level 43. Is that a worker? No, that's another swarmer. Well, nope, no. Stop. That's good. That's good pet control right there. But yeah, not worth much to sell, but if I was playing hardcore, 14 mithril bars. Holy smokes. And an aquamarine. But let's be honest, Graphic, is it not true that every weapon is a hunter weapon? So, agi or not. Most every weapon. Fair. I will accept that answer, Graphic. Oh, fist weapons. Yeah, I've never... I shouldn't say I've never used fist weapons. But... they're pretty uncommon in vanilla. Yeah, that's true. There are a couple of sets, aren't there? There goes a level 70. Ugh. Just satisfying on a warrior. I can see that. Of course, they can use just about anything, right? Totally missed with my serpent sting. Yeah. Come on, we gotta get this done here. Let's go. Nope. That was not the button I wanted to hit. Ah. 135 for arcane. Yeah, Serpent Sting does quite a bit of work if it ticks for the whole fight. Thank goodness. All right, off to Never Never Land. I mean, yeah, we're so not gonna get to run ZF. Nobody's doing dungeons anymore for leveling. Everybody's just questing on their hunter or their paladin or their shaman. That's like, I've seen a handful of warriors, but it's hunters, paladins, and shaman. That's what everybody's leveling. And I can't say I blame them. Paladins are just fun. Obviously, they're very strong in Burning Crusade. Whoops, that's not the button I wanted. I wanted that one. I want to see. You get Serpent Sting rank 7 and Volley rank 2. Nice. Oh, Volley rank 2. Oh. That's 50 arcane damage, but rank 2 is 65. That's not that much of an increase. No. Thus our vanilla abilities. I mean, Burning Crusade's only a little bit different, but... Yep, I can see fist weapons for a Fury Warrior being really satisfying. For an Arms Warrior, I think they would just feel bad. But you want slower attacks, I think, for arms, don't you? Oh, it's Tuga! Love Tuga. Great quest. Takes forever, but... Who's doing the Tuga quest? Which of these guys? Are they doing it together? I don't know. There we go.
Time is money, friend.
Here's your Gazridian.
Keep it real.
Oh, Staff of Lore. What happened to the Staff of Data? Oh, can I get my helmet back? I guess. This is worth way more money to a vendor. Thank you, Marvon. I'm not going to bother with the Sunken Temple things because I don't think it's going to happen any more than ZF is going to happen, so... Alright, we got to go turn those in and see what breadcrumbs that leads us to. We've got our... Oh. There we go. We got our corn and our barley. We just need our rye from Hinterlands. Then we're going to get us a boot flask. So we'll have our second trinket, because we already have the nifty stopwatch. Which is so funny, because Aspect of the Cheetah gives us 38% speed increase. But if we throw on that nifty stopwatch, we get that extra 2% for a few seconds. I don't think they... Maybe they stack, but I don't think they stack. I suppose there's one way to find out, and that's to check, right? What's the cooldown? 30 minutes. All right. You want these insect parts, right?
What's up?
What's up?
Keep it real. Have a good one. Be good.
Yeah, I knew they were going to send us back to this guy. The Scrimshank Redemption.
Yo!
Discover the fate of Junior Surveyor.
Glad I could help.
Junior Surveyor. Wow. Okay. Ah, she's the one that wants the Dune Mall. Radio. Leather, stamina int, no thanks. But it's worth more money, so okay. We're almost 49 and a half. Couple bars shy. Okay.
Talk to me.
Goodbye. Oh, don't sell the mage weave, Dave. There we go. Almost 240 gold, and we haven't even auctioned any of this stuff off yet.
Hurry back.
Hurry back, yeah. Still got these guys to do. All right. Well, on that note, I think I am going to have to wrap it up for today, guys. I got to get supper kind of completed here. My wife is going to be home in about half an hour, or a little bit less, so got to get stuff on the go here. But I do appreciate everybody for hanging out. Wondergoon, I hope you recover quickly from your, well, I was going to say new job, but new old job, or however you want to phrase that. I've got a roast in the slow cooker graphic, and then I got to get some potatoes on to boil, get the gravy going, and we're having some pan-fried cauliflower to go with that. So, yeah. Don't see anyone on to raid just now, but yeah, that's them's the breaks. I'm sure you guys all have your own followers list, but yeah, bless you guys so much. If there's anybody here who doesn't know Wondergoon, Wondergoon does stream on occasion some World of Warcraft, and Grathic's just trouble, so steer clear of Graphic if you can. But yes, hope you guys have a great evening and a great weekend. I will not be back on until Tuesday because of work, but at least not on for streaming. Graphic, if you want to shoot me a message and see sometime about, yeah, if you want a little bit of help with a couple of quests or a dungeon run or whatever, just let me know. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Once I figure out how to hit the right buttons here. Bye, guys. Good night.